I'm hijacking the daily, it's Joshua Zagata. I don't know how he does that, I can't roll my R's. In any case, on this week's episode of the Pocketnow Weekly, we talk about the Galaxy Note 9 and how it somehow still has great balls of fire, and then we bring its competitor, the iPhone XS and the XS Max to the table as a couple of us, not me, mine's still on its way, have the phone in hand, and we talk about the unboxing experience and provide some hot takes on Apple's brand new product. So join myself, Brandon, and Jaime on the Weekly on wherever you get your podcasts.
For those of you wondering if we're getting 3 Galaxy S10s after all, well, they just got certified. Huawei just released a new teaser for the Mate 20 Pro that pretty much confirms their new flashy camera mode. And LG's recent survey, close to the launch of the V40, hints on cool things to come. I'm Jaime Rivera, and this Friday is no joke. We've got so much work with all these products here, I'm gonna need a couple of weeks off. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with events as Nokia has just sent out press invitations for something to happen on October 4th. And I don't know, man, we've seen so many rumors of the Pentalens phone and the possible flagship to come. We're not exactly sure what we're getting here, but regardless of the case, Nokia has been making a ton of headlines. I'm hoping that some of this is real. Now let's move the spotlight over to LG, as the company was nice enough to sponsor a post on the Pocketnow.com website that I highly recommend you read. And the reason why I decided to include it in the daily is because, okay, we're getting close to the LG V40 launch, and all the survey focused on photography. They focused on the fact that they've noticed that 1,000 people from Korea and the United States were surveyed, and things came up like the fact that people prefer now to send photos instead of text messages, 60% of people. And then we've got 65% of people that care about lossless zoom, to be able to zoom into their photos and for the quality to not be lost. In addition, another same amount of users also care about low light performance, 65% as well. And probably the most important one was that 50% of users actually want to take professional photos with their smartphone. So we're just weeks away from the LG V40. Could this be a hint that we're getting something really cool? I hope it is. Now, other official news. My God, this is Friday official. OnePlus, we're getting close to the 6T and we know that, but they just released Android Pie, the official update for the OnePlus 6. Now, obviously it's going to take some time for the people that currently have a unit to get the update. They are teasing probably a couple of weeks, but I mean, we've got a full video on Android Pie that you can also find in the description. It is really cool, and I hope I get the update now. OnePlus, please, thank you. Now let's talk about Huawei, as we're getting close to the Mate 20 Pro. We've seen teasers of that possible camera design, and we heard yesterday that there was a new underwater mode. But the thing about it is there's a teaser, and this teaser is not under regular water. It's under salt water and waves and everything. So is there an underwater camera mode, and can this phone survive salt water? As Michael Fisher can tell you that the LG V30 didn't survive under salt water when we were in Hawaii, so that's going to be interesting. And finally, the hot news today have to do with the Samsung Galaxy S10 and whatever variants we get. We're hoping to see the phone early next year, or the phones, because there are certifications for 3 units. All 3, well, 2 of these at least have 3 cameras, and then apparently the most important one of them has up to 5, 3 at the back, 2 at the front. This is interesting. I mean, I love the fact that we're getting more cameras. I'd rather that than be carrying lenses to attach and detach from a phone. But let us know in the comments, what do you think? Do you think that this is what Samsung needs to make the Galaxy line more important? Because in my case, I believe they do. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to both our channels, English and Spanish, for more videos like this one. You can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week.